Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters, this is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Ice Cold. There's no doubt that this fighter is a slugger. And facing him, Riddick Bowe. These two will be fighting in the heavyweight division. You expect, of course, knockouts, but don't be surprised if this one goes the distance. And they will have a power advantage here.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
First up, Ice Cold from the United States of America. The last time we saw them in action, they impressed everyone with that big KO victory. Introducing first, it's Riddick Big Daddy Bowe from the United States of America. Last time we saw them in action, they lost by a TKO. Let's see how this one plays out.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the black trunks, trimmed with black. Ice Cold! Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. And that's the opening bell, round one. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Good defense on that right hook. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. And that hook scores. And Big Daddy Bowe got rocked. And Riddick Bowe is on the canvas. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing.
And the Big Daddy hits the floor. And you can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up. Suck it up. I think
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. And the big fella stumbling backwards. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
That right hook's blocked. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. And and Big Daddy goes down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversational astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping it.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first, Ice Cold. You can see who has the power advantage. And the man he'll be facing, it's Roy Jones Jr. They'll meet as heavyweights, and they'll have a nice reach advantage.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
First up, Ice Cold from the United States of America. In their last fight, they won by knockout. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. from the United States of America. And they hold the SCI Continental title. Last time we saw them in action, suffered a very close loss. Let's see if their fortunes turn around here.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks trimmed with black, Ice Cold. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, here is the current Continental Heavyweight Champion, Roy Jones Jr.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Left hook scores. Good hook to the body. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Hook's blocked. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. And he caught him with a left hook. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. They've got got the momentum. They got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are good. Pull her right there. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Did you see that? Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. It somehow weathered the... So he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got it.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Let's see if they go to the body. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. And down goes Jones Jr. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Pensacola's finest is down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. This fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
There's the bell for round 4. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Knocked out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Roy Jones Jr. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to cut.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick, and finally, Jones goes down. You up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight,
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom.
Whoa, Johnny. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want... Oh, my word. Down goes RJJ. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights out right there.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost. Not by a cut, not by a TKO.